I'm with Damian Hinds from the Conservative Party. We've had over 1,500 questions from job seekers on reed.co.uk who are concerned about a variety of employment issues. We've chosen 10 that are most representative of the questions we asked. And finally, Derek from Hastings asks, how will you stop low-cost foreign workers coming into the UK to compete for roles here, driving down wages?
Well, of course, we will have control over immigration from the European Union future. That doesn't mean none. Of course, that means that we will have control ourselves, and we also outline various ways in which we will further the controls on immigration for non-EU countries. But immigrants in this country make a huge contribution to our economy, to our society, and that is something to be celebrated. I think in terms of making sure that wage competition is fair, I mean, the national living wage, again, is at the heart of this, making sure that there is a decent standard of income that's available to people. And also the enforcement is very important. And in government, we've increased the enforcement to make sure that people really are being paid the national living wage.
We've been very clear on this. In addition to saying that we would stop the free movement of labour as part of the negotiations in terms of leaving the EU, we believe it's absolutely wrong that there are some employment agencies that are solely recruiting from the EU deliberately to undercut local labour agreements, and that needs to stop, so we would make that illegal. I know that in 2007, 1 in 7 people employed through employment agencies was from the EU, so you can just extrapolate that figure to see how it's impacting on local jobs, and we would stop it.
I'm not totally convinced that we've seen wages desperately lowered by a foreign workforce, but we will find out whether or not the effect is that we lose businesses and jobs, or whether the effect is that wages go up. And I say that because we are very close to full employment in this country. And it seems to me what we have to do is work to improve the quality and skills of our workforce, so that, if there are very low-skilled jobs and they're filled by foreign workers, but the Brits are getting the higher-skilled jobs with a higher pay and responsibility and opportunity, I don't think that's unattractive. We need to focus on the people who are born in this country, grow up in this country, and need to get the skills so that they can succeed. And that's far more my focus than trying to make sure they don't get that education and therefore they're locked into unskilled work, and we're trying to make unskilled work meet their expectations of what they want to earn.